Hello bookworms, welcome to another video. Today is book 3 of The Raven Cycle, and I'm pretty sure I did book 2 last night. Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater. I feel like I say her name wrong every time, but I don't know. Anyway, this is book 3 of The Raven Cycle, and I swear it was only yesterday or the day before that I posted book 2. It was very recent. I flew through this one. I started it last night and I read way too late, and I had lots of time on my hands today and I managed to finish it. I like the cover with the girl silhouette with the flowers and the lilies and stuff. It doesn't really go all the way to the back. The back is just like vines and whatnot. I've been getting these books from my public library, the Kindale Library here in Stephenville. If you live in Stephenville, I will be returning them all. I have them all here still. I will be returning them all probably Saturday because I have a feeling I'll read the 4th one before then. It is Wednesday today. With the way I read, I'll have it read by Saturday unless something happens. But yeah, if you want to check them out, if you want to request them, go ahead and request them from a different library and they will ship them to you and you can check them out. If you don't live in Newfoundland, check out your public libraries. I am not getting paid or anything for my endorsement of public libraries. I just think they are an amazing resource and everyone should use them. I will read the blurb. There is danger in dreaming, but there is even more danger in waking up. Blue Sargent has found things for... Let's start that over. Blue Sargent has found things. For the first time in her life, she has friends she can trust, a group to which she can belong. The Raven Boys have taken her in as one of their own. Their problems have become hers. Her problems have become theirs. The trick with found things, though, is how easily they can be lost. Friends can betray, mothers can disappear, visions can mislead, certainties can unravel. So, they sort of already said it. The last book, book 2, if you watched the review for that one, spoiler alert, it ends on a cliffhanger of her mother disappearing. This one just says, mothers can disappear. So this one is about them trying to find her mother. I don't know where the friends can betray comes in. I can't figure that one out. I can see the visions misleading part as part of the book. Friends can betray. Yeah, I can't think of where that is in this book. Oh, that's right at the end. I know where it is now. I know what they're talking about. Anyway, I absolutely loved the writing. This is my second series from Maggie that I've been reading, so I already know that I liked her writing. This one picks up from the second book a month after the first, and it's still in the same writing style where it's third person from all other vantage points, sort of. So like you can see like you're hovering over the group and watching them. It's still all the same characters: Blue, Gainsey, Adam, Noah, Ronan, Mora, Persephone, Kala, Ronan's brothers, Matthew and Declan. Declan's not really in this one, but they mention him. I wonder if he'll be in the other ones. I'm not sure. And Mr. Gray is in this one. And there's some new... Oh, I forgot to write down their names. Piper and Greenmantle. So Greenmantle's his last name, and Piper is Greenmantle's wife. And they are the bad guys in this book. They're not really evil. They just don't understand what they're looking for. They don't realize. But anyway, good writing, good character growth. The The romance in it is nil. I shouldn't say nil. There's a almost makeout scene because Blue cannot kiss anybody because she's afraid she'll kill them. So there's an almost makeout scene because she can't kiss anybody. I'm not going to tell you who. You have to read the books to find out which of the boys she's all hot and heavy for. Leave that to you. The plot in this one was pretty evenly paced, getting a little faster towards the end. Definitely some moments of emotion. Like I literally gasped out loud and like did like that a couple times for sure. There were some surprises that I was like, oh no you didn't, and I couldn't believe that happened. And mostly shock and a little bit of anger for the characters, not necessarily at them, but for them, feeling their frustration and the situations that they've been put in. Everything that started in this, no, not everything that started in this book, and some of the stuff that started in the other book, get wrapped up nicely. The ending was another cliffhanger because she likes to stress us out. Authors like to stress out their readers, and it also really gets them going for the next book, which I have right here, and I will be reading in the next half hour. Probably I'll start it because I want to know what happens. Obviously, I want to know what happens. And I'm not even trying to guess. I am not that person. I do not predict what's going to happen with books. I don't want to know. Sometimes it jumps out at you. Sometimes when you're reading a book, things just jump at you. It's easy to predict. This one hasn't been completely easy to predict for me, which I'm enjoying. I like just being in the book and being submersed in it. Definitely with the cliffhanger leaves it open for the sequel. Enough is wrapped up that it's not leaving too many loose ends, just a couple. They still haven't found that king yet, but they're really close. So you know what's got to happen in the last book. I like the change and the growth in the characters. This one, you'd think it was more about Lily or Blue, but it's still a little bit about all of them. Gainsey has a lot of growth and change in this one. Ronan and Adam do too. Most of Ronan's growth was in the last one. In the comments of the last book, The Dream Thieves, which was mostly about Ronan, someone commented that there is a spin-off series of mostly just about Ronan and his dreaming ability, which I thought was kind of cool, and I will check those out. Probably not right away, but I will be checking them out because that sounded really interesting. The fact that he can do that is kind of cool. Like, these boys have a little bit of magic to them without even realizing that they have magic to them at first. Like, all of Blue's family is psychics, and they all know from a really young age. But of course they're looking for it because they're in a family of psychics. But a couple of the boys have some abilities, and Ronan knew right when he was young, but he was only just discovering it and really coming into it now. As a teenager, they're like 17, 18 years old, and this one is like their last year of high school is what's starting. So yeah, you always kind of hope, not everyone obviously, but I like to believe that magic is real in the world. That would be kind of cool, even if we don't actually see it in an everyday instance. And there's little things that are like magic that you don't think about, but they're still kind of magical. We just take them for granted. Other people see it as magic, though. Anyway, I would rate this one 4 out of 5 stars. Exceeded expectations. Excellent writing. Plot is super engaging. The character growth is great. The plot is complex. The pacing is good. It gave me full-on emotions. It was a page turner. I didn't want to put it down. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to reread the whole series or not. I do like the covers though, so I'm debating on buying them just to add them to my collection, like the book nerd I am. But anyway, 4 or 5 stars. I recommend the whole series. I'm hoping the last book just blows me off my feet. I would love that. I would love that. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.